What's going on, guys? Welcome back for another episode with Mario Paint Class. In today's video we're going to be teaching you how to get your primer ready, also the rest of the panel and the best sandpaper grit to use, so stay tuned. Alright guys, I put together a list of everything that we will need for the job. So you have your DA, some scuff pad, 600 sandpaper. You can mix up the variety, whichever brand you use. This is the Kovacs, that's the Smart brand. Have 800. You have some tape to tape off all areas that you don't want to sand. And then we have our soft pad. So let's get to it.
Alright guys, here we have a car in complete mess. We're getting a new hood and a new bumper and some new headlight. On the fender we did some body work. And then on the front door here, we did some more body work. Same thing on the rear door. We're not going to be touching the quarter panel. On the other side, we also did some body work on the front door and on the fender. So as you can see, we have a lot to do. So let's get to work. Let's get started. Now I have 600 on the DA. And all I'm doing is I'm holding the DA flat and letting the sandpaper and the DA go to work. Nothing fancy, nothing extra, just a simple sanding technique. Now what you're seeing here after a quick pass is the unevenness of the primer. This is telling me that I need to sand some more. I need to get rid of that completely until the panel is completely smoothed out. For example, when I'm done, it should look like this. And now that we understand what we're looking for and what we're doing, I'm going to turn the music up and get down and dirty. And once I'm done sanding the entire panel with 600, I then get my scuff pad to scuff all those areas that the DA could not reach, all the edges, to make sure that our paint don't peel off and we don't get runs. Once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and get my soft pad, place it on the DA, and then put some 800 on it. And then this will help me to refine all those 600 scratches, leaving a more refined and smooth surface. And finally, after all that sanding and all that dust, it's finally time to get the car cleaned off and ready for paint. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash it down with the scuff stuff and get it nice and clean. This should only be used in areas that are going to be painted. This should not be used on any other areas, as it would leave sand scratches. After I'm done with this, then I'm gonna wash the entire car down with some Dawn soap.
And there we have it, guys, the final finish of our prep work. So we're all done with the prepping. You saw all the steps that we took to make sure that we get a beautiful prep job. Now if you're a prepper just starting out and you prep like this and give it to the painter, he's gonna be very happy with your prep work, because if the car is not prepped properly, we cannot get a beautiful paint job that we all desire, which will make the customer very happy. So prepping is very important, guys. And here's a fun fact, guys. 95% of the job is prepping. So you have 5% that's just giving you the paint and the gloss, which means if the 95% is no good, then you can't have a good paint job. So prepping is very important. And another thing to understand with prepping, as a prepper, when you prep, you might miss things, and then the painter comes back at you and be like, hey, this don't look right, can you fix this? It's because this painter knows that once he put paint over what he sees, it's gonna show, and he doesn't want that. You probably don't know that because you're not painting. So if you're in a shop, just try to get as much paint time as possible, because that way you would know what you can and cannot get away with. So that is how I prep my cars. Until next time, see you guys on the next one.